mad at you. Remember what I told you to do. Call her Beatrice. That'll stop her in her tracks.
I wouldn't dare. According to Patrick, you're the only person alive who can get away with calling her that. He hummed in agreement.
Probably. But don't let her fool you. Beatrice has her soft side. She just hides it really, really well.
Just like Patrick, Colleen said, following John's easy lead.
Ah, yes. Patrick does have a soft side, John said. And I believe you are the key to it, Miss Colleen. He does love you so very much. To be honest, I'm a little jealous. I used to be Pat's one and only.
He winked and held Colleen out for a twirl. When he pulled her back to him, John's eyes were soft and a little sad. Colleen didn't know how much of that was bourbon. He hummed along to the music, his hand warm on her back. There was no getting around it. He was a better dancer than her husband.
You've got a good man in Patrick, he said softly. I hope you know that.
I do. I really do. Even Fred Astaire couldn't have made her forget that.
He wants so much to impress you. All this work, all this building. It's not just for the kids. You know that, right?
He looked into Colleen's eyes as he spoke.
I mean, Green Fields is incredibly important to both of us, and the business is growing. But since Pat met you, his focus is different. He wants to be a good man for you. He would do anything for you. You know that, right?
Colleen felt her cheeks warm. She didn't know what to say. She couldn't help but feel that she didn't completely understand what John meant by this. It wasn't like John to get heavy when he was drinking. Sure, he occasionally got weepy and sentimental, lots of hugs for Patrick and I love you, man affirmations. But this felt different. He is a good man, she said. Not just for me, and certainly not because of me. In every way, Patrick is a good man because that's who he is. He nodded.
He's come a long way, but you and I both know that story he tells at these things is a very sanitized version of what actually happened, right? That business with the bat, the big kids, getting a black eye on the nightstand. We both know the story is a lot worse than that. Our boy has put some serious stuff behind him. We both have.
Colleen felt a familiar bewilderment. John and Bix and Patrick all spoke with a sort of cultural shorthand, assuming a knowledge of foster care that Colleen didn't possess. Of course the story was sanitized. She knew enough to understand that the true story was too violent for a dinner party speech. But how violent? Was there something she was supposed to understand? Some unspoken wisdom she could never attain? Was he waiting for her to say something? He went on.
It can be hard to put the past behind you. It can stay with you, you know. Me and Pat, we both wanted out of there so much. And now here we are, professionals, raising money for kids like us. You'd think all that crap would be in the past, you know.
Were those tears in John's eyes? She didn't get to be sure because he pulled her close to him, spinning with her easily across the floor. She thought he had wanted to lighten the mood. Then she heard him whisper in her ear,
Patrick is a good man. Make sure you remember that, both of you.
A loud bark of a laugh from across the room snapped Colleen from the moment. Bix's volume was rising. Colleen and John looked over at the bar to the left of the band. Judging from the tight, insincere smiles on the faces of those nearby, she was probably regaling that end of the room with a series of her legendarily filthy jokes. Patrick was beside them in an instant, hissing into John's ear,
Get over there and get your wife under control.
John shook his head.
You know what will happen if I go over there. You know Bix. She's drunk. She'll start throwing punches.
Both men turned to Colleen. I'll get her, she said without enthusiasm. Patrick whispered through gritted teeth,
Don't let her make a scene.
With a kiss to her temple, he urged her forward. Colleen cut through the crowd and heard John in a mock argument with an older gentleman, insisting he be allowed to cut in and dance with his lovely wife. He laughed loudly at something, no doubt trying